Good morning, everyone. Michelle here. This is going to be a little bit different than my usual content. I have been dealing with narcissistic people my whole life, and I've decided that I'm going to write about it. And the main person that I've had to release recently is my own mother. And I know a lot of you out there have had to deal with narcissistic relationships, and my goal is to help people to get out of these relationships sooner than later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you a book that I'm writing, and I'm just going to read a little bit for each video and continue to share my story. So this is the intro. I have finally done it. I have finally stood up for myself to my mother, someone who has crossed so many boundaries I cannot even count them anymore. The one that has always been so in some weird competition with me. I have had to face many bullies in my life, but my mother was the ultimate. The last boundary she crossed finally opened my eyes to who my mother truly is. She showed me where her loyalty lies. She doesn't even think she's done anything wrong. It could all have been as innocent as could be, but she never even acknowledged my feelings. This is a huge trigger for me. She has never heard me throughout my life. I had already expressed to her my concerns about these people that were involved in the catalyst that ultimately broke our relationship for good. When I had brought to the table my concerns about these people, she of course brushed it under the rug and gaslit me, saying things like, "Oh, that's just her personality." Well, if that's her personality, then her personality sucks. I dealt with a best friend of 21 years who talked to me like that. I had to tell her to kick rocks once I saw my own worth. I know this isn't making too much sense yet, but wait, it soon will. I have given my mother grace after grace through our relationship. After every boundary crossed, after every betrayal, I would let it go. She would attempt to throw money at the situation and think it would solve it all, or just ignore it and not talk about it, shove it under that rug. Now, don't get me wrong, I am so appreciative of every dime my mom has ever given me. Every moment that she has genuinely been there for me or for my family. Every dime that I have received from her, may she receive it back times 10. But if the money she gives me was truly coming from her heart and not her ego, she wouldn't have announced it to the whole family that she was helping me stay home with my children by giving me some money. They literally told my mom she shouldn't be doing that. Then she goes and tells me all of this. Why? So basically, you are giving me the money to make yourself look some sort of way, like a martyr. Thinking that, oh, if I give her this money, then I can continue to do and say anything I want, and she can't do anything because I'm helping her stay home with her kids. I thought at the time, wow, she's trying to truly make up for all of the crap that she's put me through. This is her way of saying she was sorry without having to actually say, I'm sorry. Again, I'm so grateful, but when she told me that she had told the whole family what she was doing for us so graciously, I knew that this money was conditional. She is also trying to be that rebel by not listening to my family and continuing to give me the money anyway. Now, I keep accepting the money because I know the money is coming through the hands of the divine. But after what happened, it is not worth it anymore. I will not deny my integrity for money. I've got this. God always has my back. I am a chop wood, carrying water kind of gal, and I have been ready to go out there and find a job. Sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways so that you can go down a new path, a new timeline. All I care about at this point is my family. And when I say my family, I mean my husband and our children. The family we created. This is the family my husband and I built with the help of the divine, God, and our angels. I am grateful for my kingdom that we have created from the ground up. Deciding to step away from my mother is a huge decision, but I know it is the right thing to do for myself and for my family. I feel very scared, but I'm pushing through that fear. I will continue even if I'm trembling. Even if my voice is shaking, I will not back down. I am done now. It is time for me to fly. Time to finally start living. Livin. Stay tuned to the next section of my book. That was just the intro. The next part is called The Volcano Erupts. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day.